Imagine a baby today. They are usually wrapped in organic cotton, sleeping in a temperature-controlled nursery, and every surface they touch has been sanitized twice. Now, rewind 10,000 years. That same infant is lying on a bed of animal furs inside a drafty cave, surrounded by wood smoke, wild predators, and a cocktail of bacteria that would make a modern pediatrician faint. It sounds like a nightmare, but here is the cold hard truth. Ancient babies were arguably some of the most resilient humans to ever walk the earth. In fact, they possessed biological survival switches that we have almost entirely turned off in our modern world. Today, we are exploring why your ancestors were born with a level of grit that has virtually vanished from the gene pool. If you look at the statistics, it is a miracle any of us are here. For most of human history, about half of all children did not make it to puberty. While that sounds tragic, it created an intense evolutionary pressure cooker. Only the infants with the most robust immune systems and the highest stress tolerance survive to pass on their genes. We are the descendants of those champions, yet we live in an environment that never tests those systems. Take the immune system, for example. Modern science calls this the hygiene hypothesis. Because we live in such clean environments, a baby's immune system gets bored. It starts attacking harmless things like peanuts or pollen because it has not been trained to fight real threats. Ancient babies, on the other hand, were exposed to everything from day one. They were crawling in dirt, interacting with livestock, and sharing space with dozens of people. Their internal defense force was basically a battle-hardened army by the time they could walk. But it wasn't just about germs, it was about temperature. Today, if a room drops below 70 degrees, we reach for a blanket. Ancient babies were often exposed to extreme fluctuations. They survived this thanks to a higher concentration of something called brown adipose tissue, or brown fat. This is a specialized tissue that burns energy to generate heat. Their bodies were literal furnaces, capable of keeping them warm in conditions that would give a modern adult hypothermia. There is also the psychological side. We often worry about sleep training in perfectly quiet environments. An ancient baby slept through the sounds of howling wolves, crackling fires, and the snoring of 20 tribal members. This created a level of sensory resilience that is almost unheard of now. They were hardwired to be part of a collective, staying calm in chaos because being alone meant certain death. So, are we making our children weaker? Not necessarily. We have traded biological resilience for safety and longevity. We no longer need to be born as survival machines because we have built a world that protects us. But it's worth remembering that inside every modern infant is the DNA of a survivor who once conquered the wild. If you found this dive into our biological past fascinating, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden history of humanity. What do you think is the most surprising thing ancient humans did differently? Let us know in the comments.